French far-right leader Marine Le Pen has held her first major rally since being banned from running in the 2027 French presidential election after she was convicted of embezzlement. Speaking to thousands of supporters in Paris, she claimed she was the victim of a witch hunt and vowed to peacefully fight the ban.
What should have been just an administrative settlement within the European Parliament has become a very harsh conviction.
L'audience d'une partialité affolante le fut également.
A scandalous partiality is what we have seen.
Dominic Waghorn has more now from Paris.
She chose this building behind me as the backdrop. Inside that building is the tomb of Napoleon, another French citizen who came back from defeat and disgrace to lead the French people, although, of course, his story ended up in defeat finally. But I think it's the first bit of that story that Marine Le Pen relates to most. Her defeat and disgrace was not in the frozen wastes of Russia, as it was for Napoleon. It was in a French courtroom, and in that courtroom she was found guilty and sentenced for a grave crime of embezzlement. Caught with her hands in the till not once or twice but over a number of years, accused and found guilty of siphoning off money from the European Parliament with bogus accounts and putting that money, millions of it, into her party, paying off officials and other members of the party. She was found guilty and then she's been banned, most controversially, for 5 years for running for office. And it's that bit of it, I think, that has caused uneasiness. I think the judge felt that she had been, or the law had been told by politicians for a number of years now, that they are too tolerant, too lenient about corruption, and so threw the book at Marine Le Pen. But the supporters of hers that we spoke to after the rally said to as far as they're concerned, this was a conspiracy. This is the establishment acting against someone who they don't want to see in power. And so the controversy remains. The question as to what she does next is unanswered, I think, by her speech. She's certainly defiant and unbowed, and the impression you get is she's going to carry on fighting. She has a chance of appealing against the decision next year, but if she fails to win that, then her party's not going to have much time to reorganise itself and come up with an alternative. The alternative almost certainly will be Jordan Bardella, the president, but he's very young. He's telegenic and smooth and stylish. He appeals a lot to young people, particularly on social media. But does he have the weight, the gravitas and charisma to replace such an important figure, Marine Le Pen? Arguably not, and therefore the party is looking at something of a quandary in the months and year or so ahead.